Hello, my dear students. Today we will discuss second part of environment and sustainable development. State of India's environment. India has abundant natural resources in terms of rich quality of soil, hundreds of rivers and its tributaries, green forests, plenty of mineral deposits. The black soil or Deccan Plateau is particularly suitable for cultivation of cotton, which leads to concentration of textile industries in this region. Indo-Gangetic plains are one of the most fertile, intensively cultivated, and densely populated regions in the world. India's forests are unevenly distributed. They provide green cover for a majority of its population and natural cover for its wildlife. Minerals. Large deposits of iron ore, coal, natural gas are found in the country. Bauxite, copper, diamonds, gold, manganese, uranium, etc. are available in different parts of the country. However, the developmental activities in India have resulted in pressure on its finite natural resources, besides creating impact on human health and well-being. India's environmental problem poses a dichotomy, means contrast between two things that are or are represented as being entirely different. Number one, threat of poverty-induced environmental degradation means poverty becomes the cause of environmental pollution through cutting down of trees, overgrazing of animals, pollution of water resources, encroachment into forest land. Number two, threat of pollution from effluents and a rapidly growing industrial sector means high standard of living becomes the cause of environment degradation. With affluence means with money, the demand for goods and services increases. High demand necessities to fulfill the increasing demand. There is a need of increase in production. For increasing production, the demand for natural resources increases. It raises the pollution resulting from more vehicles and industries. Pressing environmental concerns of India: air pollution, water pollution, soil erosion, deforestation, wildlife extinction. Priority issues identified: land degradation, biodiversity loss, air pollution, management of fresh water, and solid waste management. Now, we will discuss land degradation. Land degradation refers to a decline in the overall quality of soil, water, or vegetation condition commonly caused by human activities. Causes of land degradation: deforestation, overgrazing, shifting cultivation, encroachment into forest lands, forest fires, non-adoption of adequate soil conservation measures, improper crop rotation, excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, improper planning and management of irrigation systems, extraction of groundwater, etc. Causes of air pollution: smoke from vehicles. In India, air pollution is widespread in urban areas where vehicles are the major contributors. High concentration of industries and thermal power plants. India is one of the 10 most industrialized nations of the world. However, this achievement comes with unwanted and unanticipated consequences like unplanned urbanization, pollution, and the risk of accidents. How can we control air pollution? Promotion of public transport like use of Delhi Metro instead of private vehicles. Steps should be taken for effective traffic planning and management. Promotion of cleaner fuels like CNG instead of petrol and diesel. Use of LPG in households to reduce indoor air pollution. Use of cleaner fuels like LPG in households and promotion of cleaner technologies, strengthening of emission standards, introducing economic incentives, and strengthening of monitoring and reporting systems. Central Pollution Control Board in order to address water and air pollution in India. The government set up the Central Pollution Control Board in 1974. This was followed by states establishing their own state level boards to address all environmental concerns. Thank you.